I spent most of my life building things in code, but somewhere along the way I stopped building things for myself. For the past year, I've been having this feeling of wanting to do something but not knowing what. I'm a software developer, mostly doing back-end work, boring stuff. But over the last 4 months, after watching a lot of YouTube essays and having a breakthrough at work, I finally understood what I was missing. Being creative. That's why I'm making this video. It's messy, it doesn't have a clear trajectory. It just is. It's something that I made, I created it, and no one can take that from me. Over the past half year, I've realized that I just love creating things. It doesn't matter if it's a UI element at work or building something in a video game. Being creative is what fuels me. The purpose of this channel is simple: to influence you to be creative. Just start creating anything, whether it's a video game.
Okay guys, I spent 2 weeks on this game building it. Let's see it for the first time. I cannot wait to share this with you. You ready? Let's go.
A YouTube channel, a song,
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
a drawing, anything. I truly believe that by doing this, even if it goes nowhere, will make you feel better. Let me make a strange comparison, so bear with me. I played God of War in 2018 and I really loved that game, but only recently did a certain scene come back to me. When Atreus becomes sick with an unknown illness, everything goes dark for Kratos. He has all the power in the world, but he still can't save his son. He visits Freya and she tells him that Atreus is a god, but he doesn't know it yet. That's how I felt, like I was meant to create, but I just didn't know it yet. I grew up watching YouTube, so many creators that inspired me, but up until now I was frustrated. I didn't know where to start. But now I do. I want to create, to inspire, to move people, to make them want to create too. At some point I think everyone feels this, or at least I like to believe that, but we don't act on it. Why? Because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear that your friends will laugh, that no one will watch, that you won't be perfect, that it won't matter. Maybe it's all of those things at once. I do not know. But I know something always keeps us from starting. And these fears, they're not just about creativity. I feel them at work too. What if I'm not good enough? Do I even know how to code? But at work I have to push through. I'm forced to deliver. The difference, when it comes to personal dreams, no one pushes us, so we procrastinate, we delay, we waste time. This whole thing started for me without even realizing it. About a year ago when Neistat released Sisyphus and the Impossible Dream. I love philosophy, especially Camus and the Sisyphus myth. I've never really watched Casey before, but I knew of his legendary work. This combination, to be honest, really pulled me in. That video moved me. The fact that he never gave up on his dream really inspired me. I had never felt that way from a YouTube video before. It stirred something in me. But, like all things, that feeling faded. Work came back, I chased things that I didn't need, and time passed. And then again, that feeling resurfaced. This time from a YouTube essay about Courage, the Cowardly Dog of all things.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna get strangled!
By Level 1 Rock. So, I clicked out of nostalgia mostly. What I got was an incredible video about an incredible artist named John R. Dilworth. The way he speaks, the passion in his voice, it's contagious. But what really stuck with me was something simple. When people ask him how he got into animation, he always answers the same way, with a pencil. That line hit me. It reminded me that the beginning of everything, every dream, every masterpiece is usually something small, something humble. A pencil, an idea, a moment of courage. If you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend it. This is my first ever video. To you, it might not seem like much, but to me, it's amazing. I started. I faced the fears and I did something I actually enjoy. Not for money, not for followers, just for me. That's a win. From writing the script, to choosing the music, to editing it all together, every step was a small win. And all those small wins, they add up. Instead of scrolling endlessly on social media, I put my time into something that's scary and complicated, and just jumped in. That, to me, is a huge achievement. It's not easy at first, but I know that if I keep doing this, keep creating, keep learning, I'll get better. Slowly, yes, but surely. And I'd rather be frustrated doing something than numb and always asking myself, what if I started? Since I started creating, I've noticed something else. I've started slowing down. We live in such a fast-paced world that we miss its beauty. When you read a novel, the author describes every little thing in detail, for immersion, for world building. It seems rather boring and easy, but it's incredibly hard to do this in real life. But I've been trying, sitting on a bench and watching everything around me. How the leaves move, some fall, some stay, how some are green, others yellow, watching ants move, hearing footsteps go by. Some people walk slowly, others rush past. This simple exercise of just being present makes me feel more alive. We take so much for granted, and this, just being alive, that's one of the biggest things. It reminds me of a passage in Fahrenheit 451. In a world full of noise and distraction, Montag finally stops. He looks at the tree, really looks at it, and for the first time he sees the world with new eyes. That's what I want, to see clearly, to create with intention. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me. Now, I want to ask you, what is that thing that you've been wanting to make? A song, a game mod, a silly video of you just goofing around. Start it this week. The difference between the man who just cuts lawns and a real gardener is the touching. The lawn cutter might just as well not have been there at all. The gardener will be there a lifetime. Be a gardener, and I'll see you in the next one.